The dust never settled on Mars. It danced endlessly, whipped by whispering winds across the desolate plains of Elysium Planitia. Architect Cale Ivers stood beneath the translucent dome of the command outpost, staring out at the raw, crimson expanse. For 6 months, Cale had lived in silence, designing, calculating, and building the first true Martian city, Halcyon 1, a dream of sustainability and beauty amidst the barren cold. Cale wasn't just building for survival. Halcyon 1 was a vision for humanity's next step, a self-sustaining habitat powered by regolith-fueled reactors, biodomes that recycled air and water, and walls designed to mimic the natural thermoregulation of desert termites on Earth. Alone, the loneliness wasn't what broke Cale. It was the silence. Until the night the perimeter sensors flickered. At first, Cale assumed it was a dust storm, but the patterns were rhythmic, intentional. Heat traces, moving around the half-complete aquifer dome. 2 kilometers out. No scheduled cargo drops. No Earth to Mars flights this cycle. No other colonies. No one else. Cale suited up, heart pounding, and took the rover. The dust danced as always, but now it shimmered around something moving. The rover's lights caught a silhouette, humanoid, tall and still. Then another, and a third. Kyle froze. The figures didn't approach. They waited. Raising a gloved hand, Cale stepped forward slowly, breath fogging inside the helmet. The figures shifted. One stepped forward, into the rover's light. Not a suit, no visor, no human face. Cale's voice cracked over the radio, though no one was on the other end. "Who are you?" Silence. Then a hum. Not from the being, but from the ground beneath Cale's feet. The soil pulsed faintly with a bioluminescent rhythm. Suddenly, Cale understood. This planet was not dead, not abandoned, not empty. Halcyon 1 wasn't the first city on Mars, just the first human one. Over the weeks that followed, Cale's designs changed. The blueprints shifted. Materials were repurposed. Structures began to blend more with the landscape, drawing less energy, mimicking natural patterns Cale didn't fully understand but felt intuitively. The beings, Cale began calling them the Vintari, never interfered. They watched, they listened, and sometimes they guided. A spiral etched in regolith here. A certain mineral exposed just enough to shimmer in solar alignment. Architecture, Kyle wrote in a message never sent back to Earth, is not about conquest. It is about listening. By the end of the Earth year, Halcyon 1 stood completed. Not as a fortress, but as an offering. And on the day Cale walked into the grand hall of the finished city, there were no alarms, no sensors, just the quiet presence of Vintari waiting. Not as strangers, as neighbors. And in the red silence, Cale was no longer alone.